Respectfully. Yo, what's going on? This is Aurie Styla, Respectfully podcast. Sam, how you doing?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been all right. It's been all right. Just working non-stop. So unfortunately, I couldn't be around for certain events, but yeah, man.
Well, the event got cancelled anyway. You said you couldn't be around for the certain events, right?
Yep.
So we were supposed to do a preview on Sunday. I had to pull it. I'm exhausted. Sunday being yesterday from when we recorded this. My voice is gone. It needs to come back. The tour starts on Thursday. So for those who are going to go to the preview, all 9 of you that bought tickets, thank you very much for accepting my apology. But my health had to come first, man. I had to take a night off. Day after day of working. You lot can't see right now, but the other side of the studio is still kind of hectic with boxes for the merch and all the equipment for the tour. We are T-minus 3 days for the Aurie tour. So... Yeah, you'd have to worry about that, man.
How you feeling?
So yeah, huh?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. I just need to get started.
Good, man.
I say fine. I feel like mash up. I need to go barbers tomorrow. I feel like this is weird. I feel like the hair on my face is tickling the hair on my nose. I've got nose trimmers, but I still feel like there's hair in my face, and I feel this, and it feels like my ears is all itchy, but there's nothing there. So it's kind of crazy.
Bro, you look like you've just had a trim. It doesn't even look that bad.
No. How often do you go to the barbers?
Every 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
All right, I'm every 1 to 2 weeks. It would be every 2 weeks if I didn't have to go on stage.
That's
but because it's every week because I have to go on stage.
Mm.
It's been over a week now, so I could see how messy I'm looking.
Yeah.
I got a corporate event tomorrow, which is suited and booted, and I'm going barbers tomorrow. Thankfully, I forgot I was going to go tomorrow, but I need to because I can't go in a suit looking frazzled. Do you understand? So, but yeah. Oh, let's, real quick, let me give everybody the updates of the sales on the tour. So the Aurie tour starts on Thursday, the 1st of February. Can I just say a big thank you to everybody that's bought tickets so far? From the last time that I did a update on the podcast with a paper in my hand like this, to now, it has been a huge boost of sales. This weekend alone, we sold nearly 1,000 tickets from Friday till today.
Wow.
That is 3.5 days, nearly 1,000 tickets. We released the London show, the 3rd London show at Leicester Square Theatre. We sold 2/3 of the tickets for that entire room over this last weekend.
Wow.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm over the moon right now. I'm so happy about this. Let's go through the dates so we could see who is where and where is what. Brighton, sold out. Let me start that again. First Brighton show, sold out. Southampton, sold out. Coventry, I think like 3 or 4 tickets left. We had to release the holds, like the comp holds. So Coventry, make sure you come out or else I'll just give them away to somebody else I could have given to before. Leicester, damn near sold out, but I know that some of the tickets might be available through the Leicester Comedy Festival. So if they got tickets, go get them from there. Wellingborough, sold out. Guildford, sold out. The Lead Mill in Sheffield, we opened up some extra tickets. The Lead Mill has got 2 rooms and 2 setups so you can do comedy. We had a cap of how many tickets we could sell for the first. We had a cap for how many tickets we could sell the first time around we announced the show. We hit that cap. We opened it up. Now tickets are available in Sheffield. Go and grab them. I've got to tell you a story about Sheffield. I'm going to do it on Patreon. I can't do it on here.
Okay.
It's something that happened recently. Someone offered something to me that I can't say too much.
Interesting.
We'll talk about it. Sounds mad naughty, but you got to hear it on Patreon. I'm not saying it on here. Nottingham sold out. Bradford. Remember Bradford was who I was ragging on last time?
Yeah.
Bradford has nearly sold out. Thank you, Bradford. I know I said you lot are the Luton Elites, but you lot roll with me for saying that, and that's love. Thank you. Glasgow and Edinburgh picked up the sales. Thank you very much. We'll be flying up there and making sure we give you guys a good show. Chelmsford sold out. Salisbury. I wish I could say anywhere near sold out with Salisbury. It'll be a good show, but yo, Salisbury, I need you lot to get busy, man. I don't know what's going on, but you lot ain't buying nothing. We'll figure it out, Salisbury. Frog and Bucket, Manchester. We oversold that one. Oops. Some people have to sell people's laps. My bad. Leeds. We got less than a quarter tickets left in Leeds. Aylesbury, gone. Wait, Aylesbury, sold out. Reading, sold out. The first Reading show sold out. Birmingham in Glee, 400 tickets sold out. Thank you very much to Birmingham. I absolutely love that. Birmingham is such a great place to do comedy, and that room's going to be buzzing. Southend, so I think Southend wasn't even sold out. I think we had to release some of the tickets for that one. There's a handful in Southend left. High Wycombe, I think there's like 3 or 4 tickets, or 3 or 4 pairs of tickets left. Maidstone, we're in the sold out with Maidstone. Cardiff, Bath, ain't, you lot ain't loving me, boy. Come on, man. Come on, Cardiff. Come on, Bath. Am I saying it right? I promise you, I won't say Bath when I get there. Bath. Come on, man. I need more than what you're doing in Bath. Bath. Not Bath. Bath. Bristol sold out. Leicester Square Theatre, London sold out the first show, the second show, and we are 2/3 sold the way through the third show. 3 days we had that one open. Thank you very much, guys. Love you lot. Then we get to the big first extended shows after I come back from wherever I'm going. There'll be Dubai. I can say that one. Well, after I come back from Dubai, we sold 70 tickets for Dubai in a week. So that's been good. It's hard to know like how I'm going to do out there when I'm not feet on the ground there. But I know from staying out there for long periods of time and like practicing to see if I'd live out there, I spent like 6 months worth in a year. Going out there, it's hard to know like how they're going to buy tickets now. But when I was out there, they buy tickets last couple of weeks. So if I've done that much already, I'm happy about that. Thank you very much. Last couple of weeks is in May, so I got time.
Nice.
We come back for Cambridge. Half the way sold. And this is in June. These are the added dates that we had. Northampton, half the way sold. Norwich, we don't talk about Norwich. Norwich, I don't know, man. You lot don't like me, boy. I love you lot, man. I went there recently to do comedy and it was great. I wish the feeling was mutual. Comedia in Brighton, the second show, more than half the way sold. Crawley, 33. So that's a third of the way sold in Crawley. And the last added show that I'm allowed to announce, Reading, the second Reading show, we are about 30% left of tickets. That's dope. That's all the way at like the end of June, that one in Reading. So make sure you get your tickets at the Orator. Make sure you get your tickets at auriestyla.co.uk. The Orator tour starts this Thursday. It'll be a day after the podcast release. It's going to be great. I can let you know who my openers are. I've got on the tour with me. Shout out to my guy Joe Bingham, who's going to be there with me as well. Katie Green's going to be on the tour. So is Darren Griffiths. It's going to be a great show, man. Great. Looking forward to it. Good. Got some great DJs on the shows as well. Probably could say. Shout out to DJ Prophecy. Shout out to the CJ. Shout out to X-Rated. And shout out to JC. They're all going to be on the tour. There's so many dates. I couldn't get like a lot of them to do loads, but I'm not doing all DJs at all dates. Some of them, there's going to be a lot of them at a lot of them, but not all of them, but those are the ones who'll be there. It's going to be great. Hoi! Yeah. You lot need to come out to this, man. I'm so looking forward for you to see this show. My last preview I did at Angel Comedy Club, that was so good. The show's come together really, really well. Let's just hope my voice gets back on track. That's why I'm on the tea. I'm on the tea. No alcohol, no fizzy. I'm on the herbal tea, trying to get this voice back to strength. It's like pulling a muscle. So, yeah. Orator tour, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you lot there. What we got to talk about today?
Nice. Right. Okay, let's start with a little bit of social media. Why not?
All right. So I saw this, not just with Florida, but with New York. Google New York as well when you get a chance as well. Florida advances law banning children under 16 from using social media. What do you think? Yes or no?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
As soon as I saw it pop up, I was like, what a great idea.
Why?
Because I don't think children should be having social media. I think it's just not great. I can't really think of a benefit for children to have social media.
I think there's only a benefit for some, but the excuses, excuses of the rule, the exception to the rule. And that exception is... you know, you get like these young prodigies that are doing fantastic in the world with whatever it is their prodigies at. Yeah. I saw a kid on social media, he must be 2-3 years old. He's doing maths equations on this board. His parents put him up there on their page. It's not his page though, but on their page.
Yeah.
I guess it's not him using it, but we got to see it and he's become really world famous because of it. And it's great. He's brought in money to his house and sponsorships and he's only 2-3 years old. There are benefits like that. But generally, like the 99.9% of people that use social media, nah.
Yeah.
I don't think under 16s need it. I'll be honest. I spoke to my therapist today. I'm not like, I'm addicted to it, not intentionally. I don't want to be, but wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Like my alarm is my phone. As soon as I turn my alarm off, my phone's already active in my hand. I'm like, well, I might as well check the notifications. Boom, social media.
You're done.
Yeah, so if it's addictive for someone like me who is older, my brain is a lot more formed at making decisions that I'm not induced by outside perspectives like this. Under 16s, I get that. But can it even happen? I mean, you get rid of under 16s using social media, that's like a third of TikTok's audience gone.
Yeah, it's true.
Which might be good, but will these industries like that?
YouTube
I don't know.
as well.
Say again?
YouTube as well.
Is YouTube a social media platform?
That's what I was thinking in my head just then, actually.
It's a cross between a media platform, like Spotify is what you stream music on, YouTube is what we stream videos on, but there is a social element to it where you can comment, message. So that's kind of one of the wild ones. It crosses between two.
Yeah.
I know that you can stop kids from using YouTube because it's not intentionally just for me to network with others. The main thing with YouTube is so I can watch content that's been created. But then so is Instagram and TikTok, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a difficult one, that, man.
I don't know.
Do I think it should be banned? I think it's important they put things in place. New York City declares social media as a public health hazard. Is it that harmful? 100%. I've seen this challenge where you get some kids getting like these freeze canisters and like, it's like a TikTok challenge where they inhale from the freeze canisters.
Yeah.
It's crazy. There's somewhere, Google where this is, I don't know where it is, but somewhere in the world they're doing challenges where people are eating toothpicks.
Oh, yeah.
Where is that?
South Korea.
South Korea eating toothpicks. And it's a social media challenge.
Yep.
That is
all for TikTok.
See, all of that for the likes. Here we go. South Korea's health alarm on viral trend of frying and eating toothpicks. That. How did you know to fry a toothpick to eat it in the first place? They're green as well when they're fried.
Oh, no. There's nothing appetizing about that at all.
South Korean authorities have raised concerns over a peculiar social media trend where individuals are seen deep frying and eating toothpicks. Now allow it. This is what I'm saying. This is where I think it becomes really bad because you get people that are influenced by the wild stuff, like these crazy challenges, but then on the other side, you get people, there's a nuance to some of the influence. For example, if I'm watching someone's page and I see them and I think they're attractive, I'm not.
Yeah.
That influence makes me feel ugly to some degree, but I'm 36. That's different for me. I could obviously go, I could step away from that with years of experience of understanding that bodies are going to change. And someone who's 16 and below ain't going to see that. How old did you let your kid be before they can get a phone and social media?
Bro, I say this all the time. I always think like if I have a kid, I would let them have like a Nokia 3310. But then I think like they would probably get like picked on in school because of that. But I feel like that's a sensible thing to do. But I probably wouldn't let them have. I wouldn't like them to be on social media till they were like 16 though. Okay, sure.
I'm the same. I want them to have a phone, but I don't want them to not have a smartphone.
Yeah.
Because the tracking element of it as well.
Oh right, yeah. So,
do you see what I'm saying? Some parents give them a smartphone and make sure they leave their location on, so I can always see where my child is. That element I'm good with because that's me trying to follow where my child is. But all the other things that you can get through to my child, messaging, social media, makes me feel a way about having to give them a smartphone. Yeah. But, I mean, there are ways to block what they can use and download. You can put parental locks on phones, but, I mean, I feel like kids find ways around these. Remember when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
MSN Messenger?
Yeah. Used it much?
Used it?
I used it a lot, yeah.
After school, all the time.
Yeah, even at school, you could use a proxy to get on like websites like that.
Of course, yeah. I remember if we wanted to play video games, like we downloaded emulators and ROMs.
Yeah.
On the school computers, all you had to do is change the name of the program to one that's been allowed. So like Word.
Yeah.
So I'd have it on my folder as Word would be the emulator, and then it would open up Pokemon or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy that. Yeah, I played it on my school computer because of that. It's mad. But that's the realness of it.
Yeah, I don't know. There's also some good stuff for social media for kids though. At the same time, like it could brings
Like,
awareness.
What good stuff could you say is good enough to give them social media that outweighs the bad?
Oh well, yeah. When you put it like that, but I think like social media is good for awareness of certain things as well.
Like what?
Probably, I don't know, knowing like what's not right behavior sometimes. Like I see some stuff on social media and I'm like, Jesus, like.
But that sounds like you're saying that people can watch social media and see people acting up and go, this is how I shouldn't act.
Yeah,
is that what you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like when kids are bullying each other.
Yeah, stuff like that.
But then that also can influence the other child who looks at that and goes, that's cool.
True.
To act in that way. That's how these toothpick challenges come about.
Yeah, true.
I don't know, man. I'm
kids' brains. I don't know how they work.
Kids' brains are unique,
but
similar. Similar that you don't know what they're capable of thinking, but you know that it's going to be of a child's way of looking at things. They're always receiving things and they're always digesting information, but it's hard to know how that's going to be. You know how the brain functions, but you don't know what they're going to soak up.
Yeah.
Kids' brains are wild. I don't know if they can do this without kids finding ways to get past it. Should they do it? I think 16 might be... Maybe 16 is a bit high.
13, 14?
Well, I think how old do you have to be on Facebook and Instagram and social media?
I don't even know if there's a filter, you know.
But I remember when you signed up, you had to be of a certain age for Facebook.
Oh, yeah. Like, that was listened to.
No one listened to it.
Nah.
I think it was 16.
Bro, I used to go on Habbo Hotel. Oh, Facebook requires you to be 13 years old.
Oh, 13, sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe 13 might be the age then.
13, yeah.
Because 13, I feel like a couple years into school, into high school, but not jumping into high school activities all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you just come out of school. So you have to almost take time to acclimatize. By the time you get to 13, you've done that. You might have a bit of more of a handle of social media.
Yeah.
Based on the element of seeing people who use it at school where you don't have access to it. And also not having to start your school life with social media being an influence on how you do that. Like getting to know people around you in your class before you just jumping on the platform.
Yeah. Did you never used to like, I suppose not, but like, do you ever go on Habbo Hotel or Coke
I've never
Music?
heard of Habbo Hotel. What's that?
You never heard? All right. Habbo Hotel, that was like my thing when I was like 13. It's like a little virtual chat room. I'm sure there's people listening, I'm certain, who've been on it or used it.
Yeah.
It's like a little virtual chat room. You make a character, you make our little hotel room. Like effectively, you can buy furniture. Hold on.
Could you invite people to the room?
Yeah. This is it. Like,
oh, yeah. I remember this.
Yeah.
I never used it, but I always used to see it get used. Yeah.
And like, see, I used to be on there like 13 years old, and you get chatting to people in there. You find like people that are 30 years old, and I'm like, oh my God, what's a 30-year-old doing on here? Like, it's crazy. So
it's such a crazy thing. Habbo Hotel probably had stories of people who were infiltrating and pretending to be of different ages.
Oh, for sure.
So you used to use Habbo Hotel?
Yeah, man. I was frequent on it. Let's put it that way. I used it a lot. I scammed a couple of people. I'm not proud of that, but you know, that's just the game.
I used to use BlackChat.
What's BlackChat?
I'm not surprised you don't know what BlackChat is. It's a chat room that black people used to link up in, and
I don't. For some reason, I feel like you're winding me up.
No, Google BlackChat.
All right.
You think I'm joking about this?
Yeah, I do.
Go and Google BlackChat.
Yeah. BlackChat for Android.
Just BlackChat in general. It wasn't always on the phone. It was online. So you go onto a website and sign in.
Hold on. The Black British social media app? What?
The Black British social media app. I think they had some in America, like Black Planet or something like that. But ours was BlackChat. Used to go in it. Listen, I had friendships from BlackChat, you know.
Oh.
People that I'm cool with now to this day.
Yeah.
Because I met them in real life separately, like bumped into them and so on and so forth. That I first met from either BlackChat, FacePic, FaceHood, Profile Pic. These were like online forum chat rooms.
I've never heard of any of them.
People would talk, like you'd be 15, 16, and be other 15, 16-year-olds and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably some that are older, 17, 18 and so on, you'd be on there and you just started talking to people. And then if you clicked, maybe shared each other's MSN Messenger and you talk on MSN Messenger.
Yeah.
Conversations be on there, be cool. These were like my people after college. Like I would go home from college, do my homework, and then go, all right, it's about 6, 7 o'clock. I know everybody is jumping on MSN Messenger.
Yeah, yeah.
So you get on MSN Messenger, you gotta see who's online. It's all your people, couple nudges, and the whole profile would shake. MSN Messenger was the place when I was younger, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy because there were, I won't say names because I don't want to share their business, but there are people that in the industry, like music artists, people that are actors and people that are comedians that I've met well before we were anything of that nature.
Oh, yeah.
That we remember.
Yeah.
My was Styla Kid.
Styla Kid. Oh, yeah.
Styla Kid.
I might have been in a group chat with you and not known because I got added to loads. You know, you get added sometimes like 250 man like group chat sometimes like, oh, who are these people? And like
yeah, mine was Styla Kid.
Styla Kid.
Yeah, I was at Hotmail before people realized Hotmail is trash, bro. But I was Styla Kid. And because that was my music name when I did music when I was younger.
Oh, you did music as well?
Yeah. Everyone did when they was younger.
Yeah, bro.
So that was my music name. And it just used to be the vibe. Everyone used to link up and so on and so forth. There'll be times that I'll be on it well past I'm supposed to be in my bed.
Yeah.
I'll be on it like well past bedtime.
Yeah.
Knowing I got college in the morning, but I'm on there and I'm muting everything quietly. Like, so if anyone nudged me, the whole all of that wouldn't happen. Shake up the whole house. Mum's like, oh, what was that? I say keep it quiet. I'll be typing and talking and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And then just everyone busting, joking. And when you saw like most people going offline, time for bed, jumped in bed, wake up, college, come back, homework, run that again. Them were the days, man. Them IM messengers, instant messages, them were the days, bro.
Yeah, bro.
MSN Messenger, everyone who met up from profile pic, facehood, BlackChat, like. And now, but now, Law and Order SVU lets you know that you probably shouldn't have been in them chat rooms, actually. Nothing ever happened, but just in case, don't go there. Anyway, all right, what's next?
All right, next one. Let's go for this. This is a bit... Right, I don't know if you follow Ice Spice at all.
Yeah, I saw this. Ice Spice got a song, Fart or something like that?
Yeah, so she's released a song called Fart, basically.
Think You the Ish Fart.
Have you heard it?
No, and I don't know if I want to.
I don't know if I want to play it. But
tell me she doesn't fart in the track.
Nah, but she might as well do. That is that's pretty much the most comments. Like it's not
they say the track is trash.
Basically, yeah. But it'll do well. It'll do well, I'm certain.
Yes, Ice Spice. Ice Spice is back with a new song titled Think You the Ish Fart. Yo, Biggie and Tupac never died for this, man. You know what I'm saying? Common, Mos Def, KRS-One never fought hard for hip hop for this to be. I don't know what to say to this. Like, I really haven't got much to say.
Yeah.
Do you like Ice Spice music?
Do I like her music?
Yeah. Other than his fart track.
No.
I'll be honest, a lot of the music I'm hearing nowadays, especially from like the rappers, the young rappers, I'll hear a song and not know which one sang it.
Yeah.
So I would get confused between Ice Spice, Sexy Red, Sukiana, not Megan. I know Megan's voice a lot more. I know Cardi's voice a lot more as well.
Yeah.
But along with the girl rappers like under 28 now, same with the young boy rappers. I like, it took me a minute it's so bad that I say this. I love hip hop, but I love it from like 90s, early 90s, I was gonna say late 80s if we start talking about like original.
Yeah.
But late 80s up until maybe the 10s, mid 10s. After that, I find it hard to listen.
Yeah.
Like, they'll put out tunes and I'll be like, I don't know which one sang that. didn't know that the Baby and Lil Baby were different people.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't tell you what Lil Uzi Vert's voice sounds like. Because if there's a track, I wouldn't identify that as him.
Yeah,
There are some guys who are younger or newer, not even necessarily younger, but they're of this era. As soon as I hear that, like, I'm a massive, massive Benny the Butcher fan, massive Conway the Machine fan. Benny just put out a new album. It's so dope. Massive Conway fan, massive Mick Jenkins fan. I listen to their music, right? But they sound like lyrical boom bap hip hop.
Yeah.
All this stuff, I can't. I don't care what color your booty hole is. I can't care any less what's pink and brown. Do you see what I'm saying?
Hey, it sells for some stupid reason.
All right. The lyrics to Fart by Ice Spice. What the F I'ma say in the intro. Okay. That's just intro bit. All right, chorus. Think you the ish be, you ain't even a fart. Grr. I've been going hard. Grr. I'm breaking their hearts like bees be quick, but I'm quicker. Like bees be thick, but I'm thicker.
Damn.
She could be rich, but I'm richer.
Well, that was great. That was literally the reason I wanted to do this topic, just to hear you say that.
You have a weird fetish of things. You have a really weird fetish of things. You want me to listen to this fart track. I'm good. I'm all right, man.
Well, that was great.
Well, big up to, I hope it goes really well. It may not be for me, but for whoever it's for, I hope they love it. Please tell me there's no fart noises in this track. That would be so weird. All right, next. What we got?
All right, let's straight up. Next one. Let's go into
Straight
serious.
up.
Serious.
All right. The UK has been seriously worried about this.
Yeah.
Is conscription coming back? What conscription is, for those who don't know, is when the government can ask you politely, basically force you to join the army in needs of times where they need more people for the army to fight the wars against other countries. That's conscription, just being like pulled in to fight for your country, basically. We had conscription for World War II. I don't remember if we had it for First World War. I think it was just World War II, but maybe First World War. I need to double check that. But I remember when it was first done, conscription, it would be for men to fight for their country, not women or children, just men. So they had an age group of 18 to 40 as long as those men were single. Then it went up to 51 and you could have been married. It doesn't matter because not enough people just rush to get married then, isn't it? Wait, you're telling me if I'm married, hey, babes, I love you. Will you marry me? That's what would happen. So that's what we heard this week, that conscription may be coming back to the UK. I mean, I read it before.
Yeah.
It's not. But I'll read it out here. It's conscription coming back. How is it being used in previous wars? And what a UK citizen army would involve in future. Comments from top military officials about what could happen if NATO goes to war with Russia have made conscription feel closer than it has in generations. Feel closer, but not say it's definite. But what exactly is conscription and how has it worked in the past and how is it different to a citizen army?
Wow.
Well, what is the difference between a citizen? Because I don't know the term citizen army really. Yeah. I know it's something that I've seen recently. I
think I read like Ukraine had a lot of citizens as their army instead of like the military and that. So.
But they weren't conscripted. They decided to join themselves and go, what? That's a difference.
Fight for our land, etc.
So it's kind of like a citizen's arrest. A police officer, like you actively say, I'm going to fight but I'm not going to join the army to do so. I'm just going to fight because I can. Yeah. Rather than conscription where they force you into the army. Or to fight for a country, force you into some sort of an army. It may not be the actual army of the country. Yeah. You get conscripted, they ask you to fight for your country, what are you doing?
Oh, you're asking me? I was going to ask you. All right, well, my back pain's flaring up, innit? I can't be...
Bro, I've seen so many people. Shouts to Travis J and KG. Their podcast is funny. I saw them talking about it, and Travis went, let me tell you something, right? You see this knee? I was laughing because I felt him straight because it's my knee that could be giveaway as well. So you see this knee, bruv? You don't want this at war, bro. I loved it. Yeah, bro. Nah. Like, my belief is I don't take another man's life for my country. Yeah. Like, oh, no. see, this is where it goes ski with. Because I will, to defend myself or my children or my loved ones, if it means I have to take someone's life to do that out of self-defense, it's understandable. Then people would argue and go, well, these people are attacking our country. Should you not be going out there for self-defense? And that's where I could understand they would go, well, what about this? For me, I still feel like the weird bit of this is that I feel is a lot of us will sit here and go, none of us want it with Russia.
Yeah, for sure.
Like none of us, like me and you are chilling right now doing a podcast. I'm not trying to beef them, man. I'm not. But then people go, you're in this country. But I never told this country to beef them, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I came here before these men were beefing them, man. Now it's your beef. All right, well then leave. If you let me, I don't mind going somewhere else I can go. I'm not trying to beef them, man. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's funny. They'll be like, go back to your country. Safe. Safe. Does that mean I don't have to beef these, man? This is the thing. It's always the go back to your country, man. That when you say, what about you, bruv? Are you fighting for your country? I don't know about that one, mate. Don't know about that one, man. Don't think I'm eligible. Yeah, my eye, man. I can't see through the sight. Nah. It's always them, man. Right? Me, I never sat here and said I wanted to beef no one.
Yeah.
So when they're like, you're conscripted, come fight this war. Rude boy, have we tried talking first? Have we tried a dialogue? You know, sometimes we can settle war with words. I'm not trying to, you can't give man the strally and start spraying up, man. These man fight bears.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These man fight bears, rude boy. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with Zangief and these men are fighting? Do you see what I'm saying? Nah, bruv. Have you seen his atomic spine buster in Street Fighter?
Yeah. What, the most recent?
Any of them?
Oh yeah.
When man grabs you, turns you upside down, spins in the air, and does a power bomb.
Oh yeah. I'm familiar with the works of Zangief.
What am I doing? What am I doing to him when I'm fighting them man that they base him off? For my Russia. No. Nah, blood. Don't conscribe no one here. I can't fight these man. Their flag has a hammer and sickle on it, blood. Their flag shows you the weaponry they use. You want me to fight them, man? Blood. Nah. We need some peace talks. You understand?
I agree.
Not some submission talks, some peace talks.
Fully agree.
Yeah, and that's like I saw a video on Insta that compared the size of their army to our army.
Oh no.
What's my contribution gonna do? Respectfully, of course. I think it's great when people fight for the country. I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't know if I'm built for that, blood. And I shouldn't feel uncomfortable about saying that. The man that fight for the country when they said I want to do that, and I think that's so noble that they do that, right? But then you can't look at me and go, why are you not doing it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make them man laugh when they come back. Do you know what I'm saying? They need that ego boost from me. I'm trying to give him laughter.
Yeah.
So when a man come back, let me make a man chuckle to forget what he had to fight Zangief for. I'll do that. Happily. Give a man orator tickets, blood. Come true. You can't send me to fight. them man there. Blood. You come here, I break face with face. I bring wife face, I push face on your face and break your face. Her face be okay. Your face break. No, blood. I'm not fighting them, man.
Bro, we can't even handle the cold over here, let alone like, those guys.
Bruv, we don't like the cold, much less the Cold War.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you gonna send me? Bruv, respectfully, don't conscribe me. The man will send me a letter. You're going to the conscription. I say, what's option 2? You're going to prison.
I'll take the prison.
Brother, them man are easier to fight, in prison.
Yeah.
Zangi. You can't conscribe me. You got the wrong conscription, blood. You can't conscribe me, blood. Blood. I got glasses, right? What happens when they fall off my face? I'm no use to you. You can't send me out there, blood. Nah, man. No.
Bro, they had it in the First World War. I didn't actually realise.
Oh, I thought conscription.
There.
It's bad. I should know that I did history in the First World and the Second World War. I didn't know they had conscription in the first. I thought it came in the second after the gap between the first and the second. But I think they opened it up more in the second to get more people.
Yeah.
Because they had less of their army because of what had happened obviously recently.
Yeah.
The First World War. Okay, cool. Rah. I didn't know they had conscription in that one. You can't. All right. Are they really asking us to come fight these men?
I don't know. I imagine there'll be so many people not willing to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not built for what they're built for.
Nah.
We're not built. We are a look. Let me just say this respectfully, right? The side of the world that we're on, with all due respect, I gotta be careful now. I gotta be careful now. Yeah.
Should I say this is the Patreon?
Nah, I'm not saving this bit for Patreon. This bit can stay where it is. The side of the world that I tell you, all right, this is how I do it. This is how I do it. We live in a side of the world where people my age have peanut allergies. How are you going to send me to Russia and fight brother, I have hay fever. Do you know how soft I have to be for grass to disrupt me? You can't send me to fight these, man. Who fight bears? No, blood. No. I'm not the one for you, fam. I'm not the one for you. Fam, I'm lactose intolerant, yeah? Right? I have an ice cream and my belly's disrupted. Right? You can't have me crippled over. These man eat the weights they lift. How am I gonna? I can't even eat the protein to lift the weights because it gives me the bubble guts. You can't send me to fight these man. You can't prescribe me to fight them. It's not happening. You know what? I'm good with techno. I play video games. Let me fly a drone from the UK. Let me do it from here, and maybe I might talk. A reconnaissance drone. I can fly a look around where I'm going, but you can't send me to fight. Prescribe who? Nah. To fight who? You're mad. You're mad. Nah, blood. Nah. There's some countries you just don't go mess with and then send me to go into their snowy terrain. Do you know how easy I'll be to find in the snow? You can't camouflage me in cold. Are you, brother? I'll give away the plot, blood. My existence, there'll be this little. I can wear a big white jacket to camouflage in the sun. You got my black face walking around. Nah, blood. You don't want me there. Don't conscribe me. Don't conscribe me. Well, all right. Is conscription gonna happen?
Is it gonna happen? Well,
the answer is no. Like we couldn't get people to stay in their house when we went for a pandemia.
Pandemia, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, no, it's true, man.
When the vid was around, people were, stay in your house, man. Shut up, blood. I'm going for a run.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, you got an hour. Watch me make it 2 hours. All right, only go shopping once a week. Okay, I feel like going again today. I need some more wine. One toilet roll. Are you wiping my Betty? Are you wiping my bum? Shut up, blood. Bro, one toilet roll.
We were panic buying petrol as well.
Bruv, we're not built. We're not built for this. We're not built for this. Have you seen Iron Man 2?
Yeah.
It took 2 of them, man, to take out one man who didn't have a suit. He had the whip. Whiplash had, his man's titties were out and everything. He's just cutting cars in half. It took nearly 2 of them, man, to take him out, you know? Nah, blood, we're not built for this. You can't send us out there. We're not built for this. You can't, man. Them man, nah, bruv. There is a move in the gym called a Russian deadlift. Right? A Russian deadlift. There's not a British bicep curl. These man, no, just no. Can't send us out there, man. You can't send us out there, blood. You just can't do it. All right, scroll down. Let me see if conscription is going to happen. I know it's not, but because I've heard like people were saying it's not going to happen. But I just want to see on this article, is Sky News? I want to see if it says, no, it's not going to happen. Scroll all the way down. That's not this bit. Keep going down, 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 down. Here we go. Is it like to make a comeback? They're split on whether conscription is a realistic prospect in 21st century. They'll have to go by having a citizens' army, but stressed it's not the same as conscription. See? Who want to join in? Let the EDL man there.
Yeah.
But they didn't even want me here. You, man, the man there that was at the cenotaph. Brother, go and find Zangief and Vlad. Go find them, man. You'll be fine. Yeah, them cenotaph brothers. Yeah, man.
It says that the UK Army has almost never had conscription during its more than 360-year history. But then it says we had it for the First World War, so I'm well confused there.
It may not be a conscription law. It might have just been a mandate for like that period of time.
I see.
Like, so back in medieval times, people were told you are going to the army.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. That or you get killed.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
So I think maybe during those times is what it's comparing to. Like, the Crusades time, you were told you're fighting.
Yeah.
We can't take them.
I don't think you can predict it. Like they're saying,
they'll do a citizens' army. So they'll give anyone who's a citizens' army, let you lot had the flyers through my door. Nah, brother. Nah. A week ago, you dropped a flyer through my door that said, "How about a trip to Rwanda?" I'm all right. You know? Let pretty and what's the other one?
Oh, flip.
Whatever her name is, the one I got fired. Let long neck go out and do that. Let long neck go and do that, man. Conscription, my backside. All right, what's next?
All right, let's go into this a little bit of a.
There's no way. Could you go the fight?
Nah, not at all,
bro. I'm not built that way,
bro. I'm too much. I didn't people police for 32 years to go fighting in wars.
Nah, bro, I can't be out there. Oh, this one. Look, this one is reoccurring. Vince McMahon.
Yeah. Well,
look, this is wild. Did you read? All right, let me. All right. Oh, Vince McMahon faces a new wave of sexual assault allegations, cuts ties with WWE again.
Again.
Because, WWE was come under the banner of TKO now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So he was on the board of TKO after he sold it on to them. Now he has to come off the board.
Yeah.
Because of this. But have you, like, this is so bad that I say this, but if you told me anyone at WWE was doing this kind of madness,
oh yeah,
it's Vince.
But I said exactly the same thing today. I said, like, you could tell me Vince did this, that.
Vince was such a bad guy.
Yeah.
On camera, you don't switch that off that easy.
Yeah.
Also, he was doing all the mad stuff like he was, what did he do? Like he was doing the Sable and do you remember?
Yes, yeah.
Which I don't know how that, like Brock Lesnar is married to Sable.
Yeah.
I don't know how you work. I don't know how that works. I'm not going to talk on a man's wife and relationship and so on, but I know Sable had said that there was some things at WWE. He
had a storyline with Trish Stratus as well. That was a bit, I don't know.
He had a storyline where he tried to make his kids be in a relationship.
Is this true? Someone told me this earlier and I was like, nah, that didn't happen, surely. What, Stephanie and Shane?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a weird, I don't know, man. McMahon's a very unique person, but he's a level of crazy genius that's heinous.
Yeah.
That you need to be to make a company about men that beat each other up be as popular as it is.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is interesting. All right. The scene at New York Stock Exchange on Tuesday seemed to be a happy one. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson stood shoulder to shoulder with World Wrestling Entertainment co-founder Vince McMahon. I mean, The Rock has known Vince all his life.
Yeah.
His father, Dwayne.
Rocky Maivia.
No, that's his grandfather, Rocky Johnson.
Yeah.
And his grandfather was, I think it's Peter Maivia.
Yeah.
Peter Maivia.
Yeah. Rocky Maivia. Yeah.
I think it's Peter Maivia. Peter Maivia would be before my time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Peter Maivia. There you go.
Nice.
So that's his grandfather, his mother's father.
Yeah.
And Rocky Johnson was his father. So he had wrestling, third generation wrestler, both sides of his family. There's very few third generation wrestlers. There are very few. The Rhodes family got generations of wrestlers.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dwayne The Rock Johnson he's known Vince all his life. Vince has been part of the reason like The Rock is where he is now. Of course he's going to stand by him.
I think Vince owns something The Rock has. His
name.
His name.
Used to be his name.
Yeah.
The Rock has now ownership of his name again.
Oh, right. Wow.
Yeah. So same as John Cena.
Yeah.
Vince owns John Cena's name.
Really? But that's like John Cena.
That's his real name.
Yeah.
But John Cena is now a brand.
Yeah.
So when you create a brand behind your name, it's effectively an LLC around your name.
Yeah.
Vince owns that.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
78-year-old abruptly resigned as the executive chairman. Now, do you know what happened with this?
I know vaguely. I haven't actually delved into it.
So I'll tell you. Basically, there was a case which was settled out of court for the sum of, I think, 3 million.
This is the one that happened previously. We might have touched on it.
I think it was one that happened previously.
Yeah.
And rather than paying the 3 million, he only paid 1. So the NDA is now void. I can talk about it because you haven't kept your end of the deal.
Oh, right.
So she's now gone, well, give me my money. Got out there and said this is what's happened and released the text messages.
Oh, there was actual text messages?
You didn't see the text?
No.
Oh, my God. All right. This is going to have a whole load of respect for these on this. I'm going to read the texts to you as clean as I can. Google the texts.
Okay, all right.
Vince McMahon texts is...
I can't even imagine
Vince is
McMahon
a
texting.
wild boy.
Oh, madness.
Vince is you have to be a certain kind of brave to have these texts. Bro, these texts are insane.
Whoa.
Scroll right the way in. Like, you have to be... Is it doing it?
Nah, not very well. Hold on, I'm going to have to find something else.
Like, if these are the texts...
That's crazy.
Have you ever sent a text to a girl that you're with or you like or whatever?
Yeah.
And there's a part of you going, oh shit, that might be a bit risky. I'm not saying nudes. I'm saying just like you said something and you're waiting to see the love heart eyes come back or something.
Oh, yeah.
All right. This is a text allegedly from Vince McMahon to... Shall I read it?
Yeah, please. I've just seen a couple of words.
I know you did. Aurie, your last picture. You need your panties ripped off and 3 big black D's in all 3 holes at the same time.
Wow.
Way up your area and way up your rear area as far as they will go, even farther. As far as they will go and further. That's to infinity and beyond.
This is ridiculous. I actually can't believe this is Vince saying this.
Vince said, and the thickest something goes down your... so it goes...
Wow.
And so it makes you... and convulse. Look, I can't read any more of this.
Yeah, this is mad.
Vince is... That's only half of the first message. That is a wild message. Like, I'll be honest. If you're an owner of a company...
Oh, my God.
Don't send these by text. You don't do this, Vince. This is crazy. Now, because of the nature of what he's saying, the case is this is where it's like the case comes under trafficking.
Oh, yeah.
Trafficking doesn't mean from one country to another per se. That's a form of trafficking. But they're covering trafficking because she is being used as a pawn for the wrestlers that they're trying to invite to come into the business. Like either them offering her up, like Vince apparently allegedly offering her up,
yeah,
or men being offered up to her as part of the deal of whatever. And you can imagine like the kind of level of testosterone and manliness in those kind of locker room gyms. That's a toxic, already intimidating environment.
Yeah.
To then be added with those text messages like, I want to see you on 3 of my men on the rosters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, what are we... Yo, babe, I'm offering Big E and Booker T. Like, so respectfully to Booker T and Big E, I'm not saying that they were ever offered up. I'm saying, like, I'm just throwing names out there, but that is insane. And to think you texted that from your phone.
Nah.
He went deep. He did paragraphs.
Yeah, that's crazy. This was recent. Well, I say recent. Was this 2021?
2001, yeah. 2021, sorry.
That's ridiculous because that means it... Oh.
This is well after the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
Well after people have been highlighted for their position in power. But you know what? Some of these guys are so high up, they think they're so powerful that they're Teflon.
That's true.
Look at this. Allegedly, McMahon sent Miss Grant to establish a schedule for when other men, including physiotherapists and Laurinaitis, could have sex.
Oh, John Laurinaitis. Nah, that's nasty.
With Miss Grant, which Miss Grant attempted to rebuff. John Laurinaitis, you know. Vin, this is like, where do you get off from this? I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I'm a man, but I've never had this kind of urge to.
Yeah, no.
To like, what is it? Cuckold, where you have to watch someone else deal with someone. No. One and two. Who texts these things? Even when I've been asked by like the missus or previous or whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, say something. No. What, so you have evidence? No. Like, yo, tell me something. No. I can't do it. It's not happening. It's just weird to me.
Yeah. 2021 as well. I can't even imagine Vince even being active like that.
Nah, Vince is 78 years old.
Is he?
I think Google.
I think he was older than that. You know?
Nah. But he, whatever he's going through right now, have you seen him recently?
Yeah, he's got that goatee and that.
No, forget the goatee. I mean, like, right there.
Oh.
But forget, you can see he's dyed his hair. But no, the picture and the bottom right, no, that one. Look at him. He looks like something's gone wrong with him, like he's not well.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, man, that's madness. He looks like he's, like, doing something to try and stay alive, you know.
I see what you mean. Like, when you hear people do, like, weird...
Yeah,
like
drink
ritual
children.
sacrifice stuff. He looks like he's... It wouldn't surprise me. The man's got money.
Oh well, even more now.
Money.
Yeah. Actually, the second half of this topic is about the flipping big deal, which they've now got.
Netflix.
Yeah, man. That's $5 billion.
So Netflix will stream WWE Raw.
Yeah, that's not even SmackDown or...
So Monday Night Raw. Is that going to be international or just US? Oh, wait, scroll up. Including in the US. Global. Okay, so Netflix have secured that.
Yeah. I heard a rumor, and I don't know if this is true, but they're going to get rid of the network at the end of the year. And I think WWE DVDs are now going to be valuable again because I don't know if you're going to be able to purchase them anyway.
Yeah, I think the network is going to go out the window. If you're giving it to Netflix will play and broadcast it. But Netflix don't do live events often. They've only done a few. Like Chris Rock special.
Yeah.
So people will be watching it live and then to have a back catalogue of everything every week. That's going to be interesting. I don't know how that's going to work in terms of Netflix's server. How long are they going to keep the stuff on there? Every week is a new episode.
Well, you're right about the server as well, because I'm always thinking, they've got to get rid of Breaking Bad in a few months because they can't like fit all this stuff on there. So
they better not for WWE Raw.
Yeah.
Not for Raw in 2025, no. So it's going to start from 2025.
Is it 2025?
Yeah, look. Including in the US from 2025.
Oh, right. I thought that was a new thing.
Well, remember 2025 is next year. we're in 2024 now, so we forget that.
Yeah.
Well done to Netflix for securing a massive contract like that, and well done to TKO and WWE. But I mean, right now, the press on you is Vince, bruh. Go keep it moving.
All right.
That is wild. Why would you want to send a text like that where everybody, like, surely you know that someone could stick you up, for cash, even if your text is just you flirting with her directly whilst you're in a relationship with your wife. This guy tripled down with like categories you would see on like Pornhub descriptions of things.
It's pretty grim. It's pretty mad.
I'm fading. I've only had like 4 hours sleep.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, because the
prep
madness
tour prep. I just said prep, and what came to mind was what they use in America for prep. Not that kind of prep. You don't know what that is, do you?
Well, tour prep?
No, not tour prep.
You gotta be joking. I don't know what that is.
No, there's another thing called prep.
Oh.
It's a prep cocktail, they call it.
Oh, nah.
You know what that is?
Nah.
Google it. I'm not going to talk about it. But when I said prep, because I said it just like that and I didn't say tour prep, I was like, that made me tired. No, it's not.
All right, hold on. Let me make sure I've spelled this correctly. Prep cocktail, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, good. It's not that. Don't worry. Oh, it's right there in the middle. Next to gin. Up.
Oh.
That, yeah.
Whoa.
That's what it's called. But yeah, it's not that kind of prep. I don't do that. I
Oh.
need to. Thank God one day. And I will never need to ever. But I won't talk about that. I would as well. There we go. I was just tour prep, ladies and gentlemen. Like, don't laugh. Just tour prep. It's been so tiring. I was up until like 4 or 5 in the morning. Yeah, I'm shattered. I really am.
All right.
What we got next?
Well, next one. Let's go for something a little bit. Normally I have these ready, but here we are. I am unorganized today, but here we are.
Why do you...
The one I had.
Why do you always give me... Why do you always give me these...
Hey, when I came round, Aurie was not a fan of my... I always do one... If you're an avid listener, you'll realise at least once, one topic every week, there is a bit of a...
absolutely trash.
From Neil the Seal to a man who's eating too much kebab. It could be anything, but there's always something. I just want to know what's on Aurie's mind when I say it. But it's now got to the stage where Aurie's like, what is this?
Ice Spice didn't make music for this.
Yeah.
Much less Tupac or Biggie. Person who ate too much kebab called for ambulance service in Wales reveals. Okay.
Well, I mean,
let me preface this with if there's anywhere in this country that I would expect someone to call an ambulance because they've had too much kebab, there are 1 or 2 parts of Wales that I would definitely see this happening.
Whereabouts in Wales?
I'm going to say Newport. Is it Newport?
Newport, let's see. Oh, it is somewhere Welsh.
That's why I said Wales.
I was going to say. Welsh Ambulance Service. Come on. Oh, it's giving us the actual transcript here.
The transcript. I don't care. Like, that's great for you. Stop eating kebabs. Like, there is a point before you finish eating your kebab where your body goes, this ain't feeling good for me. Like, my belly's not liking this. And he didn't even stop then. What is wrong with...
It doesn't actually say the town. It just says in Wales. So they're probably trying to keep that.
I apologise to Newport. What I said. I was only playing. I love Newport. I got friends there. I love Newport, but I tease it all the time. I'll do it when I'm there. One thing I always do is if you're going to tease an area when you're not there, tease it when you're there. Right? Because then at least you can go, I'm talking about a place that I have respect for because I at least turned up and said it.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone pulls you up and said, don't chat about my area like this. I'll be like, you know what? It's probably correct. But at least I did it there. So if I did a show there, which I wouldn't, then I would go there and say, no, I'm joking, I would. I'm not doing a tour show now, I'm doing Cardiff. But yeah, always talk about areas that are, like I was in, when I go Bradford, I'll rip into Bradford friendly, but out of the respect of me being there. I'll rip into like parts of Leeds, I'll rip into parts of Sheffield. Anywhere you go, it's always the thing that you should do. It's just, as a comedian, be able to look where we are now. I'll rip into Bedford. I'll rip into London. You're supposed to do that.
Yeah, of course.
So, come on, surprise me with something interesting.
I got something interesting.
No, you don't.
Fat Joe says he went broke because he paid $30,000 for dinner every night for 15 years.
Was this in Wales? Because I have a feeling he might have made a phone call to an ambulance service regarding his intake in kebabs. Who pays 30,000? Right, so firstly, Joe is evidently lying.
You think? I don't know.
Can we do the maths on this?
Yeah, I've seen like so many interviews down the years about how he's gone broke, and I swear this is just one of many.
Yeah. Can we all right. Let's do some maths. What is 30 times 365?
You want me to calculate that? Because
yeah,
I won't have to. Right, sorry. 30 times 300.
It's 1130. Wait, 365, 113. I have a 1030, 1130.
Wait, sorry. Say the maths again. 30 times
365, 1130.
10950.
No, I'm not doing bad. Delete that. I'm tired, innit?
Yeah, no, bro. We've hit the hour. We've hit the hour.
1195. 1135.
10950.
95.
Yeah.
Shut up, man. I'm tired.
No, it's cool, man. We're there.
No, people get caught out in like TikTok. What's 3 times 0? 1. Nah, it's just catch it at the wrong time. And times, so what's that? 10950. So
10950 for dinner every night for 15.
No, 30 times 365.
Yeah.
Is what?
10950. So 10,950.
It's not 10,950. It's 1 million. No. Because it's 30. Add 3 zeros to that. Sorry. That'll be 10 million.
There we go.
What are we talking about?
We're both tired. It's been
Let me do the maths because I can't even see what you're
This maths ain't mathing.
Fat Joe, I feel like you're lying.
Nah. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Fat Joe's lying. I thought you meant me. I was like...
Bruv, that's 10 million a year. What are we doing? Joe, that's 10 million a year. Joe. Fat Joe says he went broke because he paid 30,000 for dinner every night for 15 years. So this is in 1 year.
Yeah.
Times by 15. 164,250,000. People were having lobster, steak, and champagne, and one day I just ran out of money. I had millions.
I believe it. I'm going to say this. I don't think Fat Joe actually had a lot of money anyway.
I don't think he does now, and I don't think he had that amount of money then. Fat Joe is not spending on food alone 10 million a year.
I don't know.
Go to the comments of this, please, because I know other people did the maths.
Oh, all right.
Not the quote, it's just it'll come up. You can zoom out. All right, go down. Is that it? There's nothing. All right.
It should be.
No, don't click that. Go down. You don't use Twitter, do you?
No, I love Twitter. Twitter's my thing.
All right, go to quotes. Oh, you can't. Fat Joe is...
There's one on Instagram, actually. Hold on. Let's go to the Instagram one. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go.
Here we go. Dumb as hell. Having money doesn't mean be wasteful. That's why these ends got to be slaves to evil. They got a hella upkeep. They got hella upkeep for their hedonistic ways. Yeah, but I don't think Fat Joe spent 10 million a year. Wait for it. For 15 years on food.
I don't know. Yeah, look, people around him clearly.
Bro, even if I give him the grace and take away all the weekends, just saying the week, right?
Yeah.
It's 365 minus 104 is 261 times 30,000. 7 million a year.
Comments on Insta.
Didn't he have like 95%? Didn't he say he lied 95% of the time? Thank you. Out of them 40 people with him, how many had their own motion going on? None.
Yeah.
There we go. Look.
Oh, someone's done it for us.
I think if I did my math right, he said 30K a night every night, 15 years. That is $164 million. That's a lot of money, sir. Maybe he meant 30K a month. Maybe he meant 3K a month.
Yeah.
But even 3K times, why am I even entertaining? It's still 1 million. That I could believe. Oh, Joe. Joe, stop. Can we move on to something that's not so Fat Joe lying?
Okay, well, we didn't really touch on it
This is why we can't go Russia. I'm saying we can't fight these, man, if we're spending this money. These man fight bears, and we spend all the time lying about how much food we can't go.
Right. Okay, we briefly mentioned it last week.
We sure did. I have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, good. But let's talk about it because there's been an update.
Okay, before we talk about that, can we also just highlight, Boris said he'll go to Russia.
Did he?
Citizens Army.
When did he say that?
He did a video. It was like,
No.
Yeah, Boris went on the mic and he went, "Oh yes, good afternoon, everybody. I would fight on the Citizens Army. If you join, I will also join with you. We can fight the Russian people together." No, he never said that, but he said he would join. If he goes to fight, do you know how? No, I'm not gonna do it. It's just too easy. It is just too easy. No. The King leaves hospital after 3 nights stay following prostate treatment. I'm glad he's all right. Does this bring any traumatic feelings with you, Trudge? You're the resident prostate guy here.
Today's episode could have been another catch up because
I
know, but annoyingly.
Wait, you were supposed to have an appointment. Tell me that wasn't again.
No, it was a checkup. So
for what?
So previously on this episode,
say it to me right now, please.
Right, so obviously the last time had the checkup, they referred me for an ultrasound. The ultrasound I couldn't do because of work issues. I know obviously you should put your health before work, but I couldn't get out of work that particular day.
Okay.
And so I've had to rearrange my ultrasound. So my appointment today effectively became redundant. So they've had to move all my appointments further.
Was this an ultrasound for your down there again?
Yeah.
I've never known a man who loves going to the doctors,
bro,
regularly to get his butthole and his penis checked,
bro.
Respectfully, Trudge. I've never known someone so much. Like, I do my clean bill of health every year, but not several times in a month. We're not even in February, and you've been to the doctors and had your butthole raided. Respectfully, I've never known a man love this so much. Trudge, you worry me.
Yeah, I worry a few people. I think I worried Mick so much. I think he's scared about coming back now.
Yep. Mick was supposed to come today.
Was he?
Yep. He said, "I'm not shaking Trudge's hand. I don't know whose finger's been where." So the king is now out of hospital.
Yeah, that looks like a man who's been inspected.
You would know. Funnily enough, I feel like you have a rough idea of what that looks like, Trudge.
Oh, yes.
A man that's been inspected. You make me sick. Trudge, you're trash. You're such a bad guy. Hold on. I'm calling Mick.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I have to
He's
call
probably
Mick.
had the most stressful day as well.
I'm calling Mick. Mick has to hear this. Hold on. Answer the phone.
Please don't answer.
Nah, he just got in it, but he thinks I'm answering to tell him to come out of his house. He don't want to come out.
Yeah.
Mick, answer the phone, you. Nah. Well, it's probably all for the best.
Yeah, thank God.
That is bad.
And I quote Mick last week, please don't leave me in a room alone with Trudge again. That was great.
Oh, terrible. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I think we're going to bounce Patreon because of how much Patreon stuff we've got coming up over the next few weeks, right?
Yeah, cool.
So I'll bring this to this episode.
Sweet.
All right. I don't care if this emboldens them even further. All right. Do you know who the Beehive are?
Beyonce fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know you're not supposed to annoy the Beehive
Yeah.
because they'll come after you.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So I did a joke which went mega viral this weekend. It was one of my old jokes.
Yeah. Well, the Destiny's Child one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I want to talk about it real quick.
Yeah.
I did it. It was funny. Got loads of views. People were sharing. It's me talking about this. Like a kid who was 19 who didn't know that Beyonce was in a group before she was Beyonce. Just thought Destiny's Child was Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Like just some name that I said, but didn't know that it was a group. Just heard the name, was like, I don't know who that is. When I said it was a group that Beyonce was in, he was like, I didn't know that. It's like, wow. Anyway, so I talk about their music and I'm doing the whole bit about you lot said, can you pay my bills and so on and so forth. Yeah. But the problem is that I put that out there and I made it funny. I linked it up to other songs and stuff and it was good. I did that song, Independent Women and Jumpin'. Great songs. Like 90% of the people were like, it's funny, or that's not how the song goes. Yeah, and I was like, it's funny nonetheless. You get 10%. Oh my gosh, these were I want to say Beehive. They were angry.
Really?
Angry that I misquoted the lyrics or I only quoted the chorus.
No.
And didn't quote the rest of the song because Bills is actually about. And I knew this from years ago. Yeah. It's about a guy that ran up the bills. At first, we started out with Call You, took me places I had never been. Now you're getting comfortable. And then you asked to use my car. And then you asked to use my cell phone and all of that, yeah? I know. Like, drive it all day and don't fill up the tank. Like, it's about a broke man running up the bills. But I made a joke about the chorus. These women were angry at me. Angry. Cussing me out. But luckily, it was a funny joke. Everybody else was jumping in to defend.
Oh, wow.
It's just a joke, man. Calm down. It was so good. And they're saying, this guy's stupid. Obviously, he hasn't got a woman. I'm like, you don't know my situation. Shut up. But yeah, they were so angry at me. They were really trying to get onto me. And I wanted to ask you, do you feel that the Beehive or people like the Beehive that are like stands for people? Yeah. Once you mention the name of a person, critical thinking comes out the window. Like if I mention Beyonce, the Beehive come after you, right? Yeah. I remember Beyonce's a fantastic artist, but no one is above like reprieve or questioning, not because they've done anything wrong, but just, everyone gets these jokes. Yeah. Do you think that people hear this and not realize I'm just joking, critical thinking, just a bit of a laugh before you start going, I'm offended, you're spreading misinformation. Bro, I had that. It would have been funny, but it's not because you're not talking about the truth. I'm like, oh my God. Yo, man. Like, what do you think of like fans like that?
I was going to say this is the Patreon, and normally I keep a lot of my stuff to myself until I'm on there. Bro, they're crazy. Honestly, I'm sorry, but they are crazy. Like, I see them called stans as well. Obviously, like, the rise from like Eminem and that as well. You got, I think, Taylor Swift,
Swifties.
Ice Spice even has Munchies. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah, Munchies, I think. Who else is it? Who's got?
Nicki Minaj has Monsters. No, that's Lady Gaga has Monsters. Nicki Minaj has...
Come on, you got this. I know Minaj's one. Come on.
Come on, what are they called? Oh my God, I actually don't know what they're called.
You do.
So Lady Gaga's Monsters and little Nicki Minaj is called... It's something like that. It's like a... Nah, Barbs. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That Jesus. Yeah. And Cardi B's got some as well. I can't remember their called.
I don't know what Cardi's is.
Might be Cardi Gang or something like that. But anyway, they're all crazy.
Benedict Cumberbatch has got Cumber Bitches.
Oh, fuck. Nah, you're joking.
Serious. Type in Cumber Bitches.
You know what? I feel quite uncomfortable typing that in on your Google.
Yeah, that might be mad still.
I already have enough time trying to justify why I've typed in Ice Spice fart. So that's But bro, I will say they need to get a life. They need to grow up quick because, you know, I get it. Like some people have an obsession with people like, you know, big fan of Rihanna, as you very well know. But like, would I make an account and like go searching for stuff? And like start jumping in and defending her on that? No, man, I've got stuff to do. I'm a busy guy. I was busy on Habbo that time. Like, come on. What about you?
I barely am a fan of my own self, much less. But yeah, nah, I ain't got time to do that. I'm fans of artists that I wouldn't turn into a stand for or anything.
Yeah.
But nah, I ain't got that time. There was one like guy, a Beyonce concert. I remember Beyonce said, I recognize you. Shana told me this because she was at the concert years ago. I recognize you. Yeah, I've been to your concert. How many have you been to before? 47.
Wow. Jesus.
I don't know how much the tickets are up front, for close enough that Beyonce can see you, but let's say you average $1,000 every time you see Beyonce. 2,000 or 3,000 for like right up front. About 500 to 200 when you're near the back, if that even is you. $1,000. It's a house deposit for seeing one person 47 times.
It's a Fat Joe dinner.
In one night. 1.5 nights. So that and some dessert. You're just lying, bro. Yo, I need to wrap this. I am shattered.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm fading, man. Look, ladies and gentlemen, my respectfuls. Listen, I got some. I got respectfuls.
Oh, nice. Respectfuls. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Said that last time, innit? The respectfuls. Nah. So my tour starts this Thursday. I'm so tired now, but I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get busy. We're going to do loads of content around it. When you see it happen, you're going to go, oh my God, it's going to be great. I won't talk too much about the content, but let's just say if you sign up to the Patreon, you're not just going to see podcast clips, you're going to see behind the scenes stuff. You'll see early drops of some videos and bits. I might put out full comedy bits from not the show, but when I warm up the crowd, just to get everybody nice. You might get some of that. What I'm saying is get on Patreon. The merchandise is looking juicy as well. I said the merchandise is looking juicy as well. Those on audio you can't hear, but looking juicy. There's loads of stuff going on that I can't wait for you lot to get involved and see. But all I need you to do, sign up on Patreon or just keep following this, right? I love the fact that you lot are listening to this podcast. I love for those who are coming out to the tours. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I'm going to try and get some rest so I can give you a full, proper performance. I'm looking forward to this. The Aurie tour is looking great. Over 5,000 tickets sold across the tour. More than like 70% sold of the dates that have been announced. More will come. I'm just thanking you guys. I'm really thankful. Much appreciated. We got to go. Trudge, anything you want to tell them?
Make sure you keep listening.
Well, that was profound.
I got nothing. I'm sorry.
No Doghouse, nothing?
Nah, Doghouse starts back in March. More dates to be revealed after that, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, but don't worry, we'll do another episode where I'll tell you the dates. But
Oh,
yeah,
we'll have more episodes by then.
yeah.
I'm gonna be so frazzled.
I know, bro.
We're gonna come back with like tour updates and stuff every time I come here.
That'll be
It's
good.
gonna be dope.
Wanna hear some stories, man.
All right, we're out of it, guys. Take it easy. Keep it respectful, and God bless. Peace. Respectfully.